All of it was bootstrapping from $200, and it has led me to quite a car collection. And at the moment, this is the king of that collection, the GT3 RS. Basically a track car on the street. And I love that. I like extreme. And just... car stops incredibly fast. The brakes on this thing are phenomenal. If you've been following our channel for any length of time, you know that we have basically 3 types of content. We've got educational content for consumers and people that are interested in the products that we offer. We've got like businessy content that kind of goes behind the scenes of running a shop. We answer some questions about the economics of the business, things like that. And then we have some car content. And we haven't done much car content recently, but we thought it was appropriate to introduce the newest addition to the fleet to you. Behind me is my GT3 RS. This is a 2019, which makes it the 991.2. And if you know anything about me, you know I'm a Porsche guy. Ever since I was a kid, I've been a Porsche guy. Grew up with 944s. That was sort of like my first car was a 924S, which is basically a 944 with a narrow body. Bought that car for $3,000. My first dream car was a 944 Turbo, which I bought for $9,500. And if you know Porsche, this is the holy grail of Porsche. The GT3 RS, it just doesn't get much better. GT2 RS, maybe Carrera GT for sure. I would say my next dream car would be a Carrera GT as far as Porsche is concerned, but I absolutely love this car. I wanted to share it with you because chances are you're one of 2 people watching this channel. You are either a car enthusiast and you're just gonna wanna see it because you like cars. And I'm gonna walk you through it a little bit, talk about it, and we'll do some more content on this car, what I like about it, don't like about it, maybe compare it to the other cars that I have. Or you're a business owner, potentially in the same industry as us in window tint, PPF. And I think it's really cool to show you guys what's possible with a business like that. I started my company and people argue with me all the time, and I'm sure there's gonna be people in the comments that tell me that I'm lying to you. I promise I'm not. I started my company with $200. I bought a roll of Gila window tint at Advance Auto Parts. I used like a credit card, and I mean, did I actually start a business with that? No. Did I start learning the skill with that? Yes, that's all I had. I bootstrapped it, no loans, no money from anybody else, no rich parents, none of that stuff that people accuse people that are successful of. None of that is true. You can tell we've done a couple little things to it. It usually says GT3 RS on the side of the car. I had somebody design that to say blackout in the same font. It's obviously our company colors. This particular color is called Lizard Green. I love color matched interiors and exteriors. A lot of people don't. My GT4 has a lot of Miami blue on the interior as well. This one's got lizard green inserts, lizard green on the marker on the top of the steering wheel, and some trim by the shifter, as well as lizard green stitching and handles on the doors and on the dashboard. It's got carbon fiber mirrors, little triangles by the front of the windshield are also carbon fiber. The RS comes with lightweight glass all the way around. So from Porsche, RS basically just means racing. It stands for Rennsport, which basically just means fast. Porsche likes to do whatever they need to do to make the RS version of the car the fastest version of that car. And they've done that historically. They have the RS America, just lots of RS variations over the years. And the goal has always been get around a racetrack as fast as possible. And that's no exception for this. This car held a record, I think, at the Nürburgring. I think it ran it in 6:56. I can't wait to get it on the track. That's happening next month. So a couple little other things. We removed Porsche off the back and put blackout. Same font. And then this RS in the glass is not green typically, but we had a vinyl that was pretty much a dead match. So I did that from the inside of the glass. Of course, we tinted the windows, wrapped the whole thing in paint protection film, and ceramic coated it. It's got the center lock wheels, so if you're a car person, you know kind of what that means, but if you're not, there are no lug nuts on this. It's just one giant center lug nut. That's a thing you see in racing. It's very interesting for normal use. Those take like 445 foot-pounds or something like that of torque to tighten up. So we have this gigantic torque wrench. Porsche makes a special tool that's electronic. I think it's $5,000 to take the wheels on and off, but we just have a giant torque wrench. So a question that comes up often is why the 3RS as opposed to the GT3? And we have a lot of customers that actually prefer the GT3. I've never had a GT3. I have had an RS, and the RS is supposedly a much more extreme driving experience, much stiffer suspension. It's got the cage in it. The thing's built for the racetrack. One of the things that I like, the wider body, this comes from the 911 Turbo. I think the GT3 is slightly narrower, and you've got these very aggressive fender vents. I believe this is for brake cooling and also downforce. Me and Justin from Horsepower Obsessed were having a conversation about that not long ago. It's something to do with the air pressure inside the wheel well. If you don't have vents on the fender, it like builds up and creates lift or something like that. So it helps with downforce. It's got front splitter, I think slightly different, and rear diffuser. And I think maybe some of the under aero stuff is different. I think there's tunnels that direct air to the brake ducts. So when you open the door, one of my favorite options, the carbon fiber illuminated sill plate. GT3 RS lights up white. Can't see it in the daytime, of course, but at night it looks really cool. And it has the factory carbon fiber buckets, which I think is standard on the RS. This entire thing is carbon. Not adjustable at all. You can't recline it, pull it forward. You can move the seat forward and backwards, but you can't adjust the incline. It's got carbon fiber accents on the doors and the dash. And of course, the world famous Porsche cup holders are standard that do absolutely nothing. I've spilled coffee in this thing twice already because those cup holders are awful and the car is very violent. And I can't resist when a Mustang or a Corvette pulls up beside me, and so I spill coffee. I bought the car with a little under 10,000 miles on it. It was locally owned and locally serviced. One owner. Got it from Sewickley Porsche, and they took really, really great care of the car. It's got a little over 10,000 now. I put, I think, close to 1,000 miles on it. Bought it in December, so not a whole lot of great driving days. It's June now here in Pennsylvania. And one thing that I just love, probably my favorite part of the car, it revs to 9,000 RPMs. And so when you are just about to shift, it is screaming. One thing you'll notice that is unusual for me, the car is not a manual. And I'm always preaching about manual transmissions and that they're more fun. And all of that's true. They didn't make this car in a manual. Remember I said Porsche likes to make the RS go really, really fast. Well, the automatic happens to be faster than the manual transmission. So you could get a regular GT3 in a manual, but the RS, they dropped that option for the sake of speed, really. So this is the only cool car I have that's an automatic, and honestly, it's not that bad. If I'm driving it to Pittsburgh to dinner or something and I'm in traffic, my left leg and probably the clutch of the car thanks me that I'm driving an automatic. The car has a lizard green roll cage installed, and from what I understand, they don't come to the dealership with this. Something about some sort of regulation. I think it's similar to like the Demon. You had to pay $1 for the Demon box from the Dodge Demon, and this is something similar. So you pay a nominal fee and they install the cage for you, from what I understand. And that'll get some use because it's not a full cage. It's a harness bar, half cage. And I do plan to track the car. I'll have it over at Pit Race in Mid-Ohio this year. I'm excited to see what this thing will do on the track. I can't say enough wonderful things about it. It was one of my dream cars. If you're watching this, there's a chance that maybe it's one of your dream cars too. I'm here to tell you it is absolutely achievable. Keep an eye out for more videos of this thing. We're going to show you what it can do.